So as 2024 ends and 2025 begins, I once again come to the horrifying realization that if the year is over, I am once again a year older. Whilst that brings on a shocking amount of all-encompassing existential dread and fear and horror, I try to push all those feelings right down somewhere where I can't feel them, and the only way I've found to do that over the last couple of years is to arbitrarily rank 10 films and go, I don't know, here's a list. What do you think about that? 2024. Wow. What a year for film. Kind of. Not really? I don't know. There just wasn't that many good films this year. Or was there? Because I also realized something as I was ignoring my friends and family over the holidays to compile this list of the objective 10 best films of the year. I realized haven't actually seen as many films as I thought I had. Cuckoo, Strange Darling, The Wild Robot, Challengers, Mufasa, Maxine, Monkey Man, A Different Man, and that film where Robin Williams is a CGI monkey. For some reason. And so in honor of the fact that I feel like I haven't seen any films this year, and at least one of those films on that list, or probably a film that I forgot, would have definitely been number 10 had I seen it, I thought I would give number 10 best film of the year to the reason that I haven't seen many films this year. Number 10, Fortnite. I play a lot of Fortnite. I don't know what to say. It's the greatest thing that's ever existed, and it definitely doesn't bring out the worst in my competitive nature. I am definitely not addicted. I definitely don't wake up every morning and check the shop to see what kind of skin I can buy. I definitely didn't see 5 X-Men characters that I will never play and consider spending $60 on buying all of them. That isn't my life right now. That isn't me. That being said, it is literally the greatest thing that's ever happened to my life. I've only been playing for maybe 4 months and I am so addicted it makes me sick. And by that I mean I've never been happier. If I win, which happens maybe 6% of the time I play. I have played a lot of games and sometimes it ruins my day. It's like watching football, where it's like, if we win, oh boy, the adrenaline rush I get. And if I lose, which is most of the time, I take it like a chill guy who's not competitive and definitely doesn't scream at the TV. I am literally only excited for 2 things in 2025. 1, the Superman movie. 2, Godzilla becoming a playable skin in Fortnite in 17 days. Not that anyone's counting. Number 9, Fallout. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh god, no, not another game. This is a stupid list. I hate you. Yeah, calm down. This is clearly not the game. That didn't come out this year. I'm of course talking about Fallout, the TV show. But let's be real. TV isn't really TV anymore. Self-contained episodes with beginning, middles, and ends don't really exist anymore. Netflix has essentially burned that to the ground, and now we essentially just deal with 5 to 8 hour movies that are just chopped up randomly into bite-sized nuggets, which is what Fallout is. What was your favorite episode of Fallout? You don't remember. You just remember the show in general. It all just blended together into one 8-hour movie. That being said, my favorite episode was the one where the big, giant, tadpole, monster, creature thingy had, like, fingers for teeth. I love that guy. Number 8, It's What's Inside. The phrase, "It's what's inside that counts," is a truly heartwarming and powerful message that we should all be holding close to our hearts in these scary and trying times. I, for one, have made "It's What's Inside That Counts" the motto of 2024. It is so beautiful and powerful, and it truly is just true. One's personality is one's most valuable trait. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, but I'm incredibly sexy on the outside, but incredibly ugly on the inside. What do I do? Well, guess what? That's better. That's actually way better. I wish I could say that. That seems way better than being like, actually, it's what's inside that counts. It's stupid. It's stupid and it's wrong. Number 7, Madam Web. Now, I know what you're thinking this time. First film on the list, and it's a joke. No, I wouldn't put anything on this list ironically. I truly think Madam Web is one of the best films of 2024. People have never been more scared or divided. But then something magical happened. Something happened in cinema that I didn't think would ever happen in a post-Last Jedi world. The internet all agreed. The internet all came together and agreed on something. And we all agreed that this movie fucking sucks. And that's beautiful. Number 6, Godzilla x Kong. You've heard the phrase "too big to fail." Well, let me introduce you to Too Big and Too Dumb to Fail. I love this film so very much. What a glorious, big, dumb, colourful... God, it's very big and dumb and colourful, isn't it? I love it. Is it good? Yes. Why? Because I like big monkeys and big lizards, and when they punch each other or other people, that's fun. King Kong has a human dentist. What more do you want? How about a little baby Kong that King Kong picks up as like a club and uses it to bash other giant monkeys? I mean, what more do you want? What about Godzilla getting a glow up and suddenly becoming pink? Literally, what more do you want from cinema? Number 5, Dune 2. I love this film so very much. Honestly, the only thing that would make this film better is if I could watch it with a Water Tribe Na'vi and just sit there and watch them as they watched this film. Because they would be like, there's lots of sand in this movie. It would be pretty exciting. In a lot of ways, it would probably be more exciting that I could meet a Water Tribe Na'vi, because I'd be like meeting an alien. That would be crazy. Hey, cats, fish, potentially incredibly sexy. Not me saying that. Just, I've heard other, like some people that exist do think they're sexy. That would be pretty exciting. But the first thing I would do on a first date with a Water Tribe Na'vi, not to say that we're dating or anything, would be to watch Dune 2. Good. It's a good movie. I don't know what you're thinking. It really seems like you like Water Tribe Na'vi. I mean, you really like Dune 2. Sure, I do. I really like Dune 2. Why isn't it higher on the list? Well, I'd love to explain myself, but this is neither the time nor the place. Number 4, Nosferatu. If Nosferatu came out in 2024, but it doesn't. It comes out in 2025. In one country, Australia, where I live, which is super fun. I love when a film comes out in a different year for every single other person, so in every single person's list, Nosferatu is clearly going to be on the list. Hopefully, maybe. I haven't checked yet, and I haven't looked at reviews, but presumably everyone loves it, because it looks spectacular. And I know that it would definitely be at least number 4, if I could watch it. But I can't, because it comes out in 2025. I mean, like, if we're going to be real, it comes out on the 1st, January 1st of 2025. It literally comes out today. I'm probably going to see it tonight, but it's still very frustrating that I have to obey the laws of release dates in Australia. And so it can't be on my list. I can't wait a single day and just watch it and pretend that it came out a day earlier and put it on the list. No, because I'm a man of integrity. Sometimes. For this one specific thing, apparently, I am a man of integrity. And so because I'm a man of integrity and a man who gets very frustrated by things that don't actually matter, I cannot put this on the list as number 4. Instead, I'm going with number 4, The Iron Claw, a film that did come out in 2024, despite every YouTuber's 2023 best of film list, which featured The Iron Claw. Because once again, the release schedule's so infuriating. Why do some films come out in one year and then in Australia they just go, we'll just wait till next year. Let's just wait till next year. Let's ruin your list. Let's ruin your chance of putting it on that list. Also, it actually can't be on my 2024 list either because I haven't seen it. I plan to see it at some point. I actually went to watch it last night, but then I was like, it does seem very sad. I know I'm gonna love it, but it seems very sad, like just so depressing. And I'm like, I will not spend the last day of 2024 watching something depressing. Instead, I stayed home alone, drank a couple of beers and played Fortnite. Number 4 then. Shit, what came out this year? Hell, let's give it to The Beekeeper. What happened to that one again? Jason Statham. He was like an actual beekeeper keeping bees, but also some kind of like CIA operative kind of guy. And they were like called beekeepers. So he was like a beekeeper, but also a beekeeper, if you get what I mean. Do you get what I mean? Lots of bee puns. There were lots of bee puns. He was like, oh, if you hit the hive, you get the sting. And I'm the sting. Or was it, you hit the hive, you get the honey. And he was the honey. Clearly the 4th best film of 2024. Number 3, The First Omen. This film has a hand crawl out of somewhere I didn't expect a hand to crawl out from. And that is truly perverse and disgusting and awful. Why is this film on the list? It's very gross. I loved it so much. It is a sickening yet exciting film. Honestly, I cannot believe this film is so good. It has such a commanding sense of filmmaking. It's by a first-time director, which is absolutely insane. Every single frame of this film is like a painting. It looks so beautiful. The score is haunting and devastating. I just don't really think a modern prequel to an iconic horror film has any right to be this good. Yet alone, and this is a hot take, better than the original. That's right, I said it. This film, The First Omen, a modern prequel to an iconic horror film, is better than that iconic horror film. This is better than The Omen. There, I said it. I think I said it twice. Number 2, The Substance. I love this film with every fiber of my being. This is one of the most surprisingly, excitingly, horrifyingly, it's a fucked up movie. I love this movie so much. It is a gorgeously grotesque masterpiece. My eyes have never been transfixed to the screen in such disgusted delight since when I was a teenager watching Peter Jackson's Brain Dead. This film is such a perverse, insane, wildly visceral experience. It is just such an overwhelming experience in the best way possible. Every single second of this film oozes with creativity and disgusting perverse pleasure in showing you some of the most awful things you've ever seen in a frame that is so beautifully crafted and expertly put together. It is a perfect film. It is so clearly the best horror film of the year and clearly the best film of the year. I was so overwhelmed. I am in awe of this film. It's been months since I saw it, and it is the only film that has stayed with me just so powerfully. It does so much so right. It's a film that's like, it feels almost at first it's going to be all style, no substance. And then it's like, it's all style and all substance. And that's not a play on words or whatever that thing is, because the film is called Substance. It's actually got substance in it with themes and stuff. She's like, I'm aging and I don't like that. And I'm like, I can't relate to that. This film is the quintessential modern body horror film. And obviously the best film of the year. Except for, bloody drum roll, baby. Number 1, the 2024 AFL Grand Final. Go the boys! A film doesn't have to be the best film of 2024. Why would it be? Why do you stick to these rules like some kind of rule sticker, like some kind of sticky man for rules? Why would you be like that? Be like me. Be Harry Potter and Dumbledore rolled into one. I break the rules and then I reward myself 10 points for Gryffindor, who also happen to be lions, the greatest animal and team that's ever existed. It was the greatest day of my entire life. Being there live, I never felt happier. I will never feel happier. It's crazy to think that my life has already peaked. Somehow that's not as happy as it should be.